what's going on, guys? It is Spaceboy here, and we are speaking. Now, you probably wonder, what are we speaking about? Well, um, I guess I just want to talk about in general why mornings, or just in general, the time you wake up is important. All right, so there's probably a lot of reasons, but I'm just gonna be using my personal experience and my personal opinion to be fair. So let's just keep it simple. You know, whenever you wake up, sorry about the background noise. It starts your day. Like it literally determines the whole pace of your day. Believe it or not. Like I believe it's like what I think it's Tuesday today. Like Sunday, I woke up after listening to some nice nature sounds to the Saturday night just to get myself nice and comfortable. And it was nice. Recently, I've been sleeping. I was sleeping pretty alright, to be fair. Um, what was my train of thought? We're not gonna be doing any cutting, so this is probably gonna be a long video. After I put the music on, I just felt really nice, relaxed, calm. Like nothing, no worries, like nothing, empty mind, and no anxiety, no nothing. I know it's just nice, but um, I guess the thing after, and if you guys don't know, if you just do a quick Google search, listening to nature sounds, while sleeping. For me, I just like listening to music in general when I sleep. So, that's just sorry about background noise. It's just something in general. It's like very hard for me to go to sleep without music. Thing I've been doing since I was a kid. So, I just been kind of just finding other ways. I did an experiment a while back where I said, okay, no music, just nature sounds, and to see how it went. And I did it for like 3 or 4 days. And when I tell you, going to sleep with those, just the sound of nature, made me so much more calm, and I was able to handle like stress and pressure better. It was unbelievable. But yeah, a little bit backstory to that. So keep this short and simple. So that night is just listening to the nature sounds. I have this thing where I just sleep like 6 hours, or I sleep like five, maybe 4 5 hours, and then I sleep like an extra hour, and then I play some music. To be fair, um, like I play some like some motivational music or something, like maybe some Michael Jackson. Or I'm not really like a rap, like an avid rap listener, but I have some rap songs like "Not Afraid" by Eminem, great song. Highly suggest you listen to it in the morning if you just even though you want to get your day started. That's a nice one. I would name a full playlist, but yeah, not really time for that. If you are very nice and calm when like very nice and calm, say you wake up early than you usually do. If you take that second and put on some like nice motivational music or motivational quotes or whatever it'll be, this is my experience in general. I say, okay, I'll get up as soon as this is over. And 9 times out of 10, when I have that playing, I get up when it's over, and then I just start the day freaking nail and hammer. No Soviet Union. Just I just get it done, bro. I just get up, get what I want to do done, and then do everything I want to do, and then pretty quiet. Uh, so yeah, there's that. I don't have a third point for this, but I'm just gonna mornings, just mornings, or just typically whenever you say, okay, I gotta get up. I've slept like 6 times and all an hour each, so I think I've slept long enough. So um, that's something. Just whenever you decide to wake up, it can be freaking 5 p.m., bro. It can be freaking 3 p.m. and you usually get up at 5 p.m. After you go back and lay down, bro, play that motivational song or that motivational speech or whatever, and then say after this is over, I'm getting up. Boom. Promise you, your day will be so much better and you get so much done. within the first, I don't know, however many, I don't know, however many hours or whatever. For me, it's usually like a couple hours, like maybe 2 3 hours. I'm like on it, and then I get sidetracked, and then I come back. But yeah, and then my next point, I actually have a script for this. My next point is you can use it to be extremely productive. And as I said, you listen to some nice calming music, or if your sleep schedule is pretty shit, you just freaking, I don't know, figure it out. If your sleep schedule is pretty shit, you just say, okay, well, I can only do one thing here. Okay, wait, lose my train of thought. Sorry, a lot of unnecessary happens, but yeah, usually just if your sleep schedule is pretty bad and you think you've slept long enough, just play that motivational music. Get out there. I highly suggest motivational music or motivational speeches. Like, if you have like that one motivational speech or song you just been holding on to for when you actually need it, bro, you got, look, I'm giving you permission. Start now and start today, believe it or not. Probably will help you like a crap ton more. Like, it would probably be a nice, good boost to your day. Um, And I feel the hardest part is getting, especially if you listen to this like every day in a row, like many days in a row, have a backup speech or like have another song. For me, I have a playlist of songs, so they're in order. But if I get tired of listening to them in order, I just put it on random. To be honest, I just put it in random. Like it doesn't really matter to me. It can be three songs. I suggest like or if it's like three videos, I suggest start with one video, build a whole playlist, and then just pick from a different one. If you get tired of listening to the same one at the start, just freaking mix it up. Go to the freaking bottom of your playlist and press that one, press that video, or the one like in the middle, not the exact middle, but maybe like middle towards the end, or the big, beginning, in between the beginning and the middle. Just mix it up where it starts, even though it's going to be the same message over and over and over, mix up where it starts. I guarantee you, you already know what it's going to be, but if you mix it up, it's gonna make it like, dude, I literally remember like when I was there, especially during COVID, I had to find different kinds of music to listen to because this like the same genre was not working for me. And it was very hard for me to find like a genre, a nice settling genre to get you to, wind down. I settled on jazz, pretty good. Got some nice jazz videos in my playlist. Um, all pretty long, but I think the thing is just you have to, like, in general, um, just you, like you probably know them inside out, bro. But start with a different one. Starting with a different song or a different motivational video after doing it for like a couple of days is something that probably would help. Um, yeah, and motivational videos or music. Um, and if music says if you've been doing it just for a bit too long, yeah, I say give mindfulness meditation a shot. Me personally, I do counting meditation, so it's like you sit down, close your eyes, um, but you just be still. You don't even have to close your eyes. You can have your eyes open, but as long as you focus on your breath and count how many breaths you take. So what I like to do is I like to count my breath in. I like to count it in twos, not really in twos, but I like to count one breath in, one breath out as one whole breath rep. So I would do one, one, two, two, and just doing that. You can, even if you're a beginner, try just do 5 minutes. I'm currently stuck in like a plateau to where um my the max I could do it is like 40 minutes. I can't get past 40 minutes for the life of me. But that's also because, you know, I don't really practice it as much as I used to. I used to do it like every day for like a week, but I would usually like fall off really hard after that. But, that's the nature. Um that's like the nature of mastering a skill. You have to do it consistently, and the more consistent you get with it, and I guess that's apply again. This applies in general, just developing skills in general. The more, well, at least for me, in my personal experience, the more you do it, the more time you'll have to spend. And I guess once you hit that, okay, I think I did it too much. I've been doing it for okay, like an hour. I think I could do a full day really if I tried. My max is 40, but I feel like I can do a whole, I don't know, freaking 260 hours. I don't know how many, 260 minutes. I don't know how many minutes are in a day, but 1,000 minutes probably or something like that. Um, but yeah, if it's something in general you just want to uh, practice, then I say go for it. I mean, not sorry, I don't like have a solid script. I just have a freaking bullet point and then tab bullet points. So it's gonna be pretty all over the place. But give counting meditation a shot if you think you find yourself, really all riled up in the morning, like your anxiety is super high, or you're not really like super chill. I say just give counting meditation a try, mindfulness meditation a try, and then that's essentially um, just give it a shot. Do it for like maybe 5 minutes after you wake up. I would say it's best to do this without like having your phone or anything near you. Like you can have your phone, but don't go to social media. I find that when like in general when I sleep the best when my phone is like not close to my head at all, because I used to sleep with like my phone next to me just in case, so I could like snooze my alarm and I wouldn't have to get up and walk so far. Pardon me. But I used to do that so I didn't have to walk that far. But in general, not having your phone like next to you, like, yes, you can wear Bluetooth headphones, you can have a speaker, whatever you want to use, just in general. If you want a better morning or a better rest, then keep your phone like away from you. Keep your phone like maybe on the other side of the room or 5, 10 feet away from you. Now, unless you freaking like work night shift or you're employed and you need it, bro, keep your phone next to you. But if you don't need your phone next to you when you sleep, bro, or unless you got one of your friends, you know, who's not in the best state of mind, and they could literally they could go south really fast, then yes, keep your phone but next to you. But if you need just a good night's of sleep, like no random would middle of the night wake up, none of that, bro. Keep your phone. Get a nice playlist. Get some nice music. Whatever it is you use to go to sleep. I like I like having Bluetooth headphones, but if you think Bluetooth headphones are a bit too much, then I just say wherever your phone is, turn up your volume. Whatever you're listening to, blast it to max. Put it like on a nightstand, maybe a little bit farther from your head. Like say sleep on the left side of the bed and you have a nightstand on the right side of your bed, put it over there. Or vice versa. Just put it somewhere a bit far away from you so the radiation doesn't wake you up. And this isn't like, I'm not saying this, you know, because I mean I have research, but I'm saying this from experience. I literally, just because of, I did this 4 times. I've done it 4 times, but recently I've been making it super consistent. I've been super consistent with just leaving my phone on like the other side of, like on the other end of my room or near my computer, because I just have been sleeping so much better. I've been sleeping 6 hours without freaking waking up, because when I have my phone next to me, I used to wake up like I like to wake up like maybe I'd sleep for like 3 hours and then I'd wake up for like an hour each after or something like that. It was really annoying. But if you want good sleep, just Put your phone on the side of your bed. You got your Bluetooth headphones, you got your playlist or whatever, your music or your nature sounds or freaking bird chirping, ASMR, whatever the case is, bro. Pardon the background noise. Just get your headphones, and if you don't have headphones, blast it. So what if someone walks in? And I'm trying to get sleep here, bro. Do what I got to do to get sleep, because it's the most some of the most important things. Sleep, having getting sleep is also a good thing for your mornings. Sleep have greatly benefits you. But yeah, I think I've done enough rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching this. This is just something I had on my mind, and I just wanted to, maybe give my take. And again, just a quick recap: why our mornings are important is because number one, it dictates your day, and the example I had was literally this past Sunday. Put on like some nice calm nature sounds or music. And then after I woke up the second time, because I don't sleep like, full 6 to 8 hours. I usually sleep maybe 5 to 6 hours if I'm lucky. After that, after I woke up that first time, I said, let me change my music. Boom, change my music to some nice motivational songs and something. And then after it was over, I told myself, okay, after this is over, I'm just going to get up and I'll figure out my day from there. And then I was the most productive I had ever been, bro. Um, I made I made really good choices, and it was very nice. I had a very nice day overall. I slept well that night because I actually had nothing to do for the first time in, in like so long. I didn't put off anything. Like I low key just went crazy that day. Number two, we can use it to be extremely productive. And again, back to the example of my morning. Um, just play some nice motivational music or whatever the case might be to get you in the mood, to get you, you know, up and ready, get those basic things out the way, get the hard things out of the way. And then, you can just be on cruise control the rest of the day because, you don't really have anything to do. And then you can kind of, put some time aside or, whatever, do things you generally want to do, which I feel like that's something fun, especially having control of your morning is one of the best feelings because you know that instead of doom scrolling or looking at whatever you're looking at, you'll actually do. You'll actually have more time for it if you. My sister always says this to me: if you do the things you need to do when you get up, or you will have more time to do the things you want to do. And she was completely right. She was completely right. And I'm really trying to shift and go that direction, but me, I can't. I can, but it's just gonna take a lot of work, and I'm gonna. It's gonna happen. But yeah, you guys. I think that's it for this video. You guys go and um, I don't know, just go and have something to eat, have a good rest of your day, drink water. If you haven't like taken time to chill out or whatever, just go ahead, relax. Like you, only you know how hard you work. To be fair, so just go and if you're like on that break, take a second, put down your phone, take some nice deep breaths, and just unplug, disconnect, and be in the present moment. With that being said, that's all for me. Um, hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you know you kind of like this kind of content. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and my real outro this time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next video. Whenever that'll be, I'll be there. All right, peace.